Namaste everyone, give me a minute. Good morning everyone. Apologies from my side, I forgot to open the link in the morning, which I normally start early. And then I start at 9 o'clock and then I realized. So then a computer takes its own time to begin with. Yeah. So good morning to everyone. So continuing with our week of self-discipline. Today, what I want to understand from you all guys is it's not for the first time that you must have decided your goals, not for the first time that you would have thought about achieving something in life and you would have taken certain steps towards it. But in spite of that, each one has certain things in life where we actually end up saying that no matter what I do, somehow I cannot do this particular task, or I'm unable to get up early in the morning. I'm unable to exercise every day. I'm unable to work with my weight goals. I'm unable to work with my finances. There are certain aspects where majority time we listen to the statements very often. So I want to understand from you guys that where exactly do you experience blocks or hurdles in your lives, which is keeping you away from self-discipline? What is self-discipline? How does it function? How do you use self-discipline? We are going to explain you everything, not today, later. So we actually have a special invitee who is going to explain you that. So this week we are going to get you first out of your comfort zone and then get you back in alignment with your comfort. So first, tell me where. Mind, Pala, I don't understand only these words like mind and laziness. What is mind and laziness? I don't understand. The answers are so vague that I fail to understand what does that mean. Yes, Pala, you can speak.
No, actually it's mental laziness. And then it followed by, mentally, we say procrastination. We say, okay, I'll do later. Later, laziness takes place. And then after that, you say later. Then it's time to sleep already in the night. So this is what happened. At the same time, you lose interest in the particular activity. You always like to procrastinate. So that is the whole crust of it.
Okay. So Anita also has written procrastination. Let's pick up only this one point today then. Now onwards on Sesta, we'll have fastest finger. Whoever will answer first gets their resolutions done. Then I'm not looking at everyone's answers. So tell me, Pala, you said that, you plan about it and then you are like, I will do it later. Right? One sec. Let me pin Pala first so I can see her. I can't function without being able to see people.
Thank you.
One sec. This is all technical stuff. I'm not procrastinating and I am just doing it. Where I don't see Pala. Where is it? Where is Pala? Yeah.
In green.
Mike is giving her exams, so yeah. So tell me, Pala, when you say you procrastinate, can you just repeat?
Usually what happens is that, a lot of activities I want to do. But then when I say, okay, I do this first, I do that next.
No. Let's stop here. So out of that lot of activities, you prioritize one.
Yeah. Okay.
And yesterday I had asked you guys to write it down, that one activity. I don't want 1,000 activities. Just one thing you take. It doesn't have to be like a big thing or a huge thing. Just take one thing. Pick up one thing and tell me.
Okay, early morning, I want to do some exercise first, energization exercise, followed by some meditation. So what happened is that
How much time it takes?
maybe an hour. So when I wake up, oh, I'm feeling so tired. I think I just do meditation first. So in the process of meditation, fall asleep. And as the exercise gone with the wind. Then I say, okay, I'll do later. So go and take breakfast. Oh, now after breakfast cannot do exercise. Okay, then it goes on. Then after that, later I was thinking, oh, I want to do another thing. Okay, maybe this one I'll do later. So it goes on and on until end of the day. Most of the time I don't meditate. So
Got
I
it.
feel so bad here.
No, tell me one thing. Is there anything in life where you have executed self-discipline?
Self-discipline. Eating, sleeping.
Eating. Not eating and sleeping. But I see you very regular on Daily Theta.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
where
Zoom.
where I where okay, so where do you stay? Like where do you come from? Like I don't know majority people where they stay in Daily Theta. Yeah.
Okay. I don't get your question.
Do you stay in India?
No, Singapore.
Singapore. Fine. So no matter what, so Singapore, which means 9 o'clock here is 11:30 yours.
Yeah. Early morning, got other activities, house activity. After that, I will come and sit for the Zoom. And then before the early morning, I'll try to wake up and do my spiritual activity first, which is the topmost priority. And,
Right.
because of when I'm too tired, I sort of, doze off. And that brings me
Got it.
only
Got
very
it.
uncomfortable.
Now you only gave me the answer. Before that, I do my spiritual practices, which is the priority.
And then the
Yeah,
tidying up, uncluttering my things.
that also I got it. So you require things to be organized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two things I get up from you. Now I want you to answer me what makes you join Daily Theta at 9 o'clock sharp every day.
I think it's a kind of intense interest. The interest really bring me that I'm learning something and I'm benefiting something. That interest really pull me in, and I cannot miss it.
There's something which you really love and you really like that no matter what, you would do it.
Yeah.
Agree to that? Yeah.
Yes.
So that consciousness comes from your mind. Whatever gives us, there are times our body produces certain hormones. And wherever like we get joy, we get happiness, we produce those hormones and we get addicted to it. That's why many people like get addicted to coffee, they like chocolate because it produces instantly happiness hormones. Exercise is exactly the opposite. Exercise will produce happiness hormones, but after you practicing it for a few days,
Yeah.
right? So here, initially you require to be like more disciplined to do it. And then no matter what you want to do it, instead of like you having to push yourself for that.
Yeah.
So number one, there has to be a complete clarity of what I'm going to get there. I cannot miss out on that. But that comes when you have experienced it for a little while. Like if you on day one of Daily Theta, I tell you that you can't miss out. The benefits are huge. You must do it. You may not realize it, but when you have done it for a few days, you start realizing it. It is the same way. But when we get to our comfort zone and we allow ourselves to begin that activity with, automatically we start getting addicted to it because our body starts producing those hormones. For example, if I have to give the same example of Pala, for me, I wanted to set the exercise routine. I knew that 9 o'clock is my Daily Theta time. Before that, I have to finish my bath. Before that, I have to switch on the link. Before that, I have to like do all those activities. I have to finish the house things also, because by 10 o'clock, the tiffin has to be ready 9:30. The tiffin is there. There should not be any pressure cooker whistle when my daily theta session is going. So there is like, before we sit here, there is a lot of planning and execution which happens, and that requires a lot of setting up in the house, right? Because this is what I'm doing from home. So, but now I took it to my advantage, because now I have an ultimate timeline that by this time I have to be ready at least 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. My computer has to begin by 8:30, quarter to 9, for people to be able to join in. So what is the exercise routine which is comfortable to me? Which, no matter what I'm following, and I'm following it for. So I started one video-based exercise routine, walk at home program. So no matter what, even if there are times, I'm late, I'm like, because they have programs for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 50 minutes. My target would be 50 minutes one, because that would what I would want to exercise for. But in absence of, like, having not having that much time, I know that no matter what, I have to do at least minimum this much exercise. Like, do finish exercise, come in between, give instructions, run, take your bath, get ready, this start your thing. So having the clarity and setting up the routine for the same. Probably you require to even define what sort of exercise would you like to begin with.
I define already.
Okay, what is that exercise?
Energization exercise and yoga.
No, so like, do you know what sort of yoga will that be? You will be doing what exercise you will be doing first, what will be the second, how much time it will take, or you will be guided by someone, you will have a mentor for someone. Like, do you know exactly?
Yes, I
You
do.
know your exercise routine exactly.
Yes.
Okay, guys, everyone with Pala. Although there are many things in life which I want to discipline myself doing, and in spite of knowing and having the complete clarity of how beneficial it would be, I somehow always be lazy and procrastinate that. Probably because whatever we prioritize, we don't procrastinate. Whatever we prioritize, we do it. Whatever is not of importance, we somehow become lazy and let go of that thing and don't do it. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Although there are times my spiritual practices, I love to do it. And if I prioritize this, I take out the time for it. But when it is body exercising, it is not something very easy and comfortable, because when you are exercising, a lot of muscles are moving. I need energy for that. I require to do that, not realizing that my spiritual practices actually requires more energy than my practices of exercising, how much energy it requires. But in spite of that, it is the mindset with which I sit and function. And my mindset is that this requires lesser energy, this requires more energy. Without having any scientific base attached to that, I get attuned to my own comfort zone. So clearly, this is my unwillingness to come out of my comfort zone in spite of knowing that this is for my betterment. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Although, no matter what, how much ever we execute things in our mind, nothing is actually functional till it does not happen on the physical level. My decision making, my wanting to do it does not happen till I actually don't do it. So there are times people just go on wasting or spending time in just planning what they should be doing. And there are people who are more of action oriented people. They just do things and they start doing things, and they continue doing that till it becomes a habit or addiction for them. And that happens when there is a lot of clarity of that no matter what, at any cost, I want to do it. That sort of a mindset, when we develop, we really want to push ourselves to do it. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Although nobody can claim to have absolutely no discipline in their life, or nobody can claim to have completely being disciplined in every action in their life. Everyone lacks it somewhere and everyone executes it somewhere, which simply means that everyone knows and understands the concept of self discipline. Everyone knows that they are following discipline in their life at some level. It is simply the question of prioritizing what is it that they want to be more disciplined about. And many times, our inability to be able to execute it leads to a lot of guilt, and the guilt trip, the cribbing, and complaining, or many times putting the blame on somebody else for not being able to do that, because we constantly look for support from other people to do so. In any of the scenarios, knowing and realizing it, that this is simply my action which defines my character, my action which defines me. And it's simply a choice that I am making. Probably being unaware about it, then I can shift to be more mindful about it, being more aware about it. And no matter what, I must do it. For example, if exercise is something, no matter what, in the morning, I can begin by starting 5 minutes of exercising instead of 1 hour of exercise or something. And no matter what, my day does not begin till I don't exercise. And then I start my routine and gradually, after a week, make it to 10 minutes and then 15 minutes and stick to 15 minutes for a month and then 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Probably I am more comfortable with myself, and then I am disciplined enough to exercise no matter what, rather than spending that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, logically convincing myself, now if I will start, I don't have enough time. Now, if I do that, and probably start executing that 5 minutes in a day for 3, 4 times, and start getting into a routine which I want to set up for myself, rather than arguing with myself and feeling bad about it that I cannot do it. If I really wish to do it, it's very simple. I can be lying down and can still be exercising. So I know what I really wish to do. It's something very, very easy to execute it. It is all about me choosing to simply take action and becoming action oriented person. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself for my inability to be able to execute it till now. I forgive myself and heal and integrate that part of me. Put the hands on your chest, 7 deep breath. Breathe in through the nostril all the positive energy, breathe out through the mouth all the guilt. Pala, tell me the first thought that comes into your mind.
I'll be more disciplined from today onwards, this very minutes onwards.
In what way?
Whatever I prioritize to do, make sure I do it. Don't procrastinate.
Get up and exercise right now while talking to me. You can bend, you can do many, many things. You can do this, you can do that. Yes. So for everyone, it doesn't have to, Pala, you can continue. You do not need to wait for it to do it after this. The key is to do it now rather than thinking that, oh, I will do it afterwards, after this gets over, after that happens. Just be the action oriented person, right? Pala can continue exercising as I will start doing the downloads for everyone. No,
Okay.
you continue your exercise routine. You continue your exercise routine. This is 9:24. You still have 6 more minutes. You are
Yeah, I'll do it,
exercising.
but out of the screen.
That is okay. Even if you do it on the screen, that is absolutely fine. Because
So
that
shy.
no, it's quite okay because that's an inspiration to people. Rather
Oh,
than
okay.
waiting and thinking, I will be doing it later, I will do it afterwards, I will do it that way. Like just start.
Okay.
I will do downloads at times. I am doing my own digging while taking my walk. I'm doing my B rounds when I'm on my walk, and I am like, so I'm not procrastinating that, oh, when I get 1 hour's time, I will sit with this particular problem of mine and I will find out why, what belief of mine is causing me, and then do it. Like, just do it right there rather than feeling bad about it.
Okay.
So you just need to say yes in your mind when I do the downloads. That's all.
Okay.
Right? And that
All
was
right.
your example one, which yesterday I said that 9:30 I'm shutting it. So I said 9:30, no matter what I want to explain. Point two, I said, no, I'm not explaining. This point, we have the entire week, we have 2 weeks, 3 weeks, there is nothing. I will do it tomorrow, but 9:30 sharp, I'm shutting it. It's just 9:25. Let me start doing the downloads. Got it,
Okay.
guys? Just take action tomorrow. I will even show you a part of graphology for this. Yeah. So, but for right now, like you continue exercising, Pala. 4 more minutes to go. You already exercised for 3 minutes. So I understand what it feels like to be an action-oriented person through creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of creator of all that is. I know how to be an action-oriented person and what part of my life I want to focus on. I know that it is safe and it is possible. I know how to prioritize things in my life and how to segregate different segments in my life through creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane. I understand I am creating my own identity and I choose to create my identity being mindful about it. I know what it feels like to bring that change in my present through creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of creator of all that is, and that it's completely possible. I know how to do that with ease and grace. It is safe and it is possible. I'm deserving of being a change. I'm deserving of being an action oriented person. I'm deserving to be a better version of myself. I choose to be the better version of myself into every cell of your body, every area of your life, at all the four level of your beliefs, for your highest and best, and the highest and best possible way for each one. Say yes to receive these feelings and open up a bottle for yourself for the same. Thank you. It is done in the highest and best possible way for each one. Father, you are a highest and best. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, show me. Passing unconditional love, light, and healing for everyone. Guys, I am giving small example. The Pala's demo was being taken for exercise. Some of you may want to change your nature. Some people just feel that how they speak, they get angry on everything and you want to change it and you feel it is beyond control. The task is what I told her, it is the same thing. It is not permanent, it's a change. So today, before it is you are on in the car, it is on the road, anything like a small thing. Before getting angry, you just and then probably you speak. It's a small thing that you start executing. Take one breath and then communicate. Take three breaths and then communicate, or a little change to the question where you are getting into arguments. Yeah, sure. I'll think about it and I get back to you. We'll discuss it further on a physical level, how to bring change, what we discussed today. Like tomorrow, we'll discuss about how on a mental level we bring the change. Since it's 9:30 and I'm getting myself into routine and discipline to start it at 9:30 and to start it sharp at 9 o'clock tomorrow onwards, no matter whether my computer is functioning or not. The batch will start sharp at 9 o'clock. Those who join late miss out on that part. We will have the fastest finger. Whoever gives the answer first, we take that person on the demo, immediately work the how we worked on Pala and work towards it. Yes, thank you all for joining. See you all tomorrow. Keep on writing and keep on changing. Change is the key to have a beautiful life. Thank you. Have a wonderful
Thank
life.
you so much.
Thank you. See you all tomorrow 9 a.m.
Bye.
Bye.